Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, it is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from Soldier Field. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Begin with a zone read. Room to run right away. And he will get into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The extra point is up and through. And the Panthers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. At their own 35-yard line. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abonaconda. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good tackle. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
Exiting the pocket right. Taking off.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
He'll get this out wide. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Melton. Touchdown, Bears. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
The motion man is Sanders.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Scoop.
Bell run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Open man, Tyrone McMillan. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Hey, 70, Timberwolves. Home 70, hot 70.
Quick throw, that's Leggett on the RPO. And he'll get into the end zone. Xavier Leggett, touchdown Carolina. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. The kick is good. Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Bo Melton on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll run it for the first time. DeAndre Swift, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, There was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Williams to throw on second down. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got Loveland, free left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Second and 10. Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A run here with the Bonaconda. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A 51-yard attempt.
Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is going to be an unmitigated disaster. Kicker run down, belted behind the line, but a head scratcher. It's a turnover on down.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll start by going forward with a punt. And it was tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Panthers off to the early advantage. We're back to Soldier Field after this. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go. Start it. Viking 18. Street.
Here's a first carry for the former Georgia Bulldog, Trevor Etienne. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
2nd and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss at 2. And now you find yourself on 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way. And whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
On the ground, it's Abanaconda. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Got the hook up there to Odunze. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a 1st down.
15 yards.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. They will run it over center with Swift. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. The motion man is Sanders.
70. Dragon 60. 18, Robert. 18, Pioneer.
Now they'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 by 6.
Tight end going in motion here.
Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 6. Rig alert.
Leggett
Rig alert.
in motion.
Hurt.
Slot man in motion right. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Got it. Ready? Set. Hurt. Lightning 18.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll get the penalty yardage and then some back and is very close to a first down.
Really nice job here by the offense getting back that penalty yardage they lost on first down. And typically the rule of thumb is let's pick up half. Let's make second down more manageable. In this case, they do that and some, and now they're in good spot on second down.
Tremble comes in motion.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Let's go.
We'll try to run for it with Hubbard. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line, enough to get the first down and keep it going.
What a luxury, Mike. Grant, I mean, to have a guy like this that you know when you need these tough yards, you can just turn around, hand him the ball, and let him go get it. He's had some success already here in the first half, and that's a nice run to keep this drive going.
They'll run it right here with Brooks. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll run. It's ETN. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the catch. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Third and long.
19, target, 19.
He'll look to throw. That one taken in right side by Leggett. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
A 25-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Panthers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Left side into the hands of Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Here's Williams. Right back to Moore. Another grab. And he's going to be out of bounds. Just shy of midfield. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This one complete to Melton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's Abanaconda with good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 13-yard line.
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Here we go.
Now Williams going to keep it himself. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Raul Ogunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Bears 14.
halftime. Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hurt.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Go check. 18, Pioneer.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Melton now to return. Now an opening past the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Thrown quickly, and it's more on the RPO. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bears 1st down. Once again, it's Chubb. We'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5. Williams. To the perimeter, Dunze on the out.
the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Ready, break! Ready!
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Panther first down.
The 43-yard line.
Unlock right. Unlock Cowboy 80.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught right side. It's the tight end, Evans. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike. This is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
Hiking, a good check, Panther.
On first and 10, here's Brooks. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Down. Bronco 80.
Leggett in motion.
Ready.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Got it. Ready.
Here's third and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Mustang 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Leggett in motion.
Go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. On fourth down, on comes Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers cut the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
22-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. comes Swift. They toss it right. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
This one, batted away. It's incomplete. J.C. Horn that time with the good coverage, and he knocks it away.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On third down, it's Williams. Right side, caught by Burton. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The Bears sending out their punt team. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. Duvernay to return. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Flushed to his left. Escaping the danger. Throwing incompleted. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down. Give up the middle with Swift. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Clement. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone as it's first and goal.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels!
Throwing is Williams. That is caught, and he's got another one. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. General McMillan was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Punting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. They forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Off play action. Here's Williams. In trouble, and down he goes. Working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
30-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that. A gain of 11 on that walk. Good for a Bears first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that was a first down. Here's 1st and 10. They'll give on the ground inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Israel Abanikanda. Touchdown, Bears. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A toss, and here's Brooks. The ball's out. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
What is on?
Shotgun, it's a give to Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Here's Swift. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll send their tight end left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. That one good for a dozen. And a Very quick first down.
First down, Panthers.
Let's cut next team. Cut next. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. To the right, caught by Sanders. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to air this one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll go again with Swift. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Third and 7.
Ready, set.
Here's Williams. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What's great work after the catch to extend the drive.
first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. First and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Second and 11. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.